emergency winter homeless shelter closes April 1. Still no plans for a permanent shelter solution. The city council looking at some options to help pay for that facility.
12 News reporter Brock Wilson is live with one idea being considered by a city council member that's drawing the ire of Wichita pickleball players.
That's right, Rachel. This week, Wichita City Councilman Dalton Glasscock presented the idea to pull $4 million in funding from the proposed pickleball complex at South Lakes Park and put it toward a permanent homeless shelter. He says his idea has the support of people in South Wichita, but the local pickleball community doesn't feel the same way.
Everything turned south. It just fell apart.
USA Pickleball Association Ambassador Greg Smith says when the current city council denied plans for the South Lake Pickleplex, he felt betrayed.
We were told that they were going to examine funding, and they didn't look at funding. All they did was to look at cutting that down there.
Instead, Councilman Dalton Glasscock wants to have 6 pickleball courts built at South Lakes Park and 9 at the Riverside Tennis Center.
How can we still build a regional destination for pickleball? How can we still allow the neighbors to also have pickleball in their community, but also again focus on the basic functions? And so reallocating about $2 million out of the $6 million for pickleball that was originally projected to be $6 million, and focus $4 million on infrastructure and rehousing of our homeless as well.
Glasscock says when he was campaigning, he only heard from one person that supports spending $6 million on a pickleball complex, but Southside pickleball players feel it's owed to them.
The city promised that they would come down there and give them something in return for taking Stryker away, and this was supposed to be it.
But with a lack of state funding for a permanent homeless shelter, the city must look elsewhere for the money, and it could be pickleball.
I would love pickleball. I'm a pickleball player myself, but I think we need to focus on the basic functions of government first, and that's getting homeless off our street.
Councilman Glasscock says right now the South Lake Pickleplex is on standby, but if another $6 million proposal comes to the city council, he says he'll vote against it. Right now, the city of Wichita says it needs about $80 million for the new permanent homeless shelter, and he says the city is committed to making sure that shelter is open by next winter. Rachel?